If you're anything like me, you've been dying to decorate for Christmas since Halloween, and I'm just gonna break down for y'all how I have prepared to decorate for Christmas, especially since we are so close to Thanksgiving. So if that interests you, stay tuned, and oh boy, do we have a lot to unpack here. Alrighty then, well, now that we've unpacked Christmas in the middle of November, we have to start figuring out our themes. So because this is my first time doing Christmas in this house, I haven't done Christmas in a few years now, I wanted to lay everything out, figure out what I have, figure out what themes I have, what's broken, what's okay. So that is what all of this is. So I'm going to start organizing. I kind of have some basic piles. I've got ornaments, I've got more ornaments, I've got picks, floral, greenery, but it's still a disaster zone. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to find some themes to work with. The main house I'm doing very rustic and traditional, and then the two guest spaces I'm going to decorate, I'm thinking one maybe more blues and leaning towards nativity themes, and one very bare bones. So we're going to see what I can come up with out of all this for that. Oh, where do I even begin? So one of my hacks to get through all this is I'm going to put on a movie and just start going to town on organizing. So here we go. So if you are fortunate enough to have a staging space like I do up here in the loft, I like to just take everything out and sort my ornaments by theme first. Okay, so I have spent the last 15 minutes sorting through all this, and this is the box for my main tree. There's lots of natural elements. Again, I made these a few years ago. We've got some glitter. I picked up this great set of 48 ornaments from Walmart for $19. But I really like this set, not just because of the colors, because I like the deep greens rather than the bright greens, and I like the deep reds, and I like these chocolatey browns because they go so well with my poinsettias. Again, I like this traditional Christmas, but I really like kind of these rustic earthy colors. But I've gotten these pine cone ornaments and these deer from Hobby Lobby. And now these deer are obviously a lot brighter, but I kind of like that they'll help reflect some light out. But this set from Walmart complements it really well because they have all these different pine cone style ornaments. So I'm thinking I might brush a little bit of white onto these to kind of tie them in. But you know, pine cones come in all different shapes and sizes. So I'm really excited that I've got another 4 of each of these. So I'll have 12 total pine cones on my tree that aren't real pine cones. I'm sure I'll have some of those too in there. But other little fun elements, because I love having ornaments that are unique, as you can see behind me. I'm still sorting out my color families and where they might go, but we got some fun glittery owls in this set. We've got these really wonderful cardinals. If you've lost someone, these cardinals are great for remembrance. Of course, they've got some little gnomes, which I love. I love the Tomta and Lisa, so that had to happen. They have these really pretty hollies, which I honestly might pull these out because they're so little and use them on my garland instead. They have these snowmen, which I'll say these arms are really delicate, so I actually popped the arms off this snowman, but it's on these little wood rounds, and honestly, I think I could make some more of these out of natural, actual wood to complement, so I thought those would be really awesome as well. And then of course they had so many more glittery deer, and that definitely ties in with the whole rustic Christmas theme with a little bit of glitz. I'm just gonna put these away. Another note about these deer though, they are actually level and you can stand them. So these might not even make it on the tree. These might make their way into decor elsewhere. Stay tuned. So with the ornaments sorted, I'm making sure that everything, including all my nostalgic ornaments, fit in too. There we go, all packed in right there on top. And now I'm separating which things might be better for other decor spaces. And once this is settled, I've decided to go ahead and prep my garland. I'm gonna do garland up and down the stairs and maybe across some sills. So I wanna go ahead and fluff all this in advance. And because I'm gonna be weaving some lights and some burlap in with my garland as well, even though we are at this point way in advance of the holiday, I am prepping all of this so the day that I am decorating, I can just pop this up really, really quickly. And also this gives me time to make some decisions about am I adding ribbon or not before day of, so I'm not feeling so stressed out. That way I can enjoy decorating and just come in with some pieces ready to go.
And also, this is the tedious stuff. It is so messy. This garland does shed a lot, and I'm really glad I'm not doing this the day that I'm planning to decorate. So next up, we're going to be taking a quick glimpse. This is the day I'm breaking down fall. I actually did this the day before Thanksgiving to give myself a little bit of time, and I am organizing all of that. And now, in addition to my ornaments, I am setting out by space. So room by room, theme by theme, and I'm going to put those in boxes so the day I'm decorating, it'll be easy to take it all out, get it set up. And while this space is chaotic, this is actually going to clean up really nice, and I'm so excited to show you the finished result. I hope these ideas may have helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.